I'm so happy I made this booking. The tour company Viajes Pacificos was extremely organized and helped relieve any of my doubts about traveling solo. When I arrived to my hotel, a representative met me at my hotel to inform me where to meet my guide later that day. I was immediately put at ease. At the tour start time, Gabriel met me at my hotel as previously promised and we began our tour. I learned so much in such a short amount of time. Additionally, Gabriel was happy to take pictures of me in each of the locations, which isn't always a guarantee when traveling alone. He gave great insight and I didn't feel rushed. The tour was by van and on foot. I am super grateful for the employees at Viajes Pacificos. I couldn't have explored the places I wanted to see in Cusco without them. Very nice tour. Unfortunately, we were experiencing altitude sickness. So when you arrive to Cusco, give yourself a day to acclimatize. Drink tea, soup, no red meats, just chicken. Stop by one of the local pharmacies and get some altitude sickness pills. We were sick for the entire tour, but the tour itself was really good. Our guide Henry was extremely knowledgeable and showed us some very cool things. We just wish we weren't sick during the tour. Also, take some Sol Peruvian money with you in case you need to use the bathrooms. Most places charge 1 to 2 Sol to use the bathroom. There are very few places that have free bathrooms. Superb visits to Cusco and the sites in the hills, Tambomache, Pucapucara, Quinco, and Sacsayhuaman. Our guide, Uber from Viajes Pacifico, was attentive to our needs and showed us the sites with great enthusiasm and knowledge. Afterwards, we continued into the Sacred Valley, visiting Pac, Mare, the Maras salt mines, and finally Ollantaytambo. We spent 3 wonderful days in his company. Highly recommended. The Temple Religioso Arzobispo was well worth the visit even though it only took half an hour to see all there was. The lady on the entrance really helped us by showing us the cheap multi-visit option with the cathedral and the Sagrada Familia to be used within a month. I think her name was Irina. It was our first visit to Cusco and we weren't disappointed. The Bayat Boleto was great. Tell him for money at only 50 sol. Cusco is a historic city and Jose Marie did an excellent job telling the stories and explaining the subtleties of Cusco. The tour was at a leisurely pace, which is important considering the risk of altitude sickness in Cusco. The highlights are the Sun Temple and Cathedral for historical contexts and the market for a view of daily life. If you want to experience the everyday life of ordinary people in Cusco, go to the San Pedro market. The prices for alpaca and baby alpaca sweaters are the best, but you have to shop around and haggle. There's also a craft market, but the prices are higher. By going to this market, you'll find craft fairs with good prices. A very efficient and reliable agency, with well-prepared and talented guides. Especially Manuel Henrique, who, in addition to speaking several languages, has a wealth of historical knowledge to share. Carolina, who did everything to make our trip easier. Very nice tour and guide. We did see most of central Cusco in short time. Especially the cathedral. I have never seen a church like this. I don't think you can find a similar around the whole world. Fantastic. Of course they have own gold mine close to Cusco.